How'd that get there? All right, so now I need to take the hinges off the gate itself and move them. Now this one is at the bottom. I need to come in the full width of the knuckle. And the other one is going to go that way. And it's not too hard. And I'm going to pivot off this first part. I think it'll work. Fingers crossed. Gotcha. Okay, straight edge. I'm going to use the back side of the track saw guide rail as a straight edge. Pull that back to there. Rotate this until it's in line, which is good. And this one also. This way, the hinge won't bind as the gate opens. Because if one's here and one's here, pointing straight up, you can see there's going to be problems. They've got to be like this. Done. That's great. There's a good 15 millimeters to 20 millimeters difference in the knuckle position, which I hope is going to work well. Move this up here. Put another screw in. Here's hoping. Now there's a couple of ways I can do this. I could put some packers down here and sit the gate on it. But the thing is, once I take the packers out, the gate will drop a little bit. Now I can think about it, all right, well, maybe I'll lift it up a little bit to compensate that. Now on the gate, you'll see there's a shadow still here from when I've moved the strap part of the hinge across. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure this distance and advance that hole that distance, that direction. And that will work at the top. I will put one screw in. Once I've got that in position, then I'll be able to lift the bottom up and put a screw in temporarily and see how my gap here, if it's uniform, and gap there is uniform, and the gap at the top is correct, or the alignment. If it's not, I have two more holes here that I can muck around with to try and get it perfect. So that's the whole thing. I only put one screw in, and that's my pivot. And I can muck around with the final adjustment that way. So I'll take these out and I'll do some measuring. That is just about 7.5 millimeters. In the center of the hole, that looks so much better than it did before. Let's see what happens. Beautiful. That works. That works so well. Finishing coats. One more to go. There you go. Now I have same gap both sides and a wider gap down the middle, which is consistent all the way down, because they're the action parts. You know, I don't want anything caught in there. If the gate tends to sag again for whatever reason, the hinge fault, not mine. There's a little bit of an area there for it to swell and contract, to expand and contract. That's how I want it. Now, the tops of the gates are in line again, just here. And here's the part that I wanted to get done, and that is for this gate to self-open. You watch. Now that will save, when my dog goes in there, if the wind tends to blow it. So at the moment, he can get out. Now the only downside is that when the gate is open, you'll see that it looks like it's over an angle. And of course it is. We did that on purpose. But when it's shut, no one was going to see any difference. I like this. Want to see more of this kind of stuff? Have a look here at this playlist. Don't forget to like, subscribe. See you next time. Bye. What do you reckon, Pierre? I reckon we've done good, buddy.